Oh, hello guys. Um, didn't realize my mic was on this whole time. Not that it matters, but I wasn't saying anything. But I just didn't realize it. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I'm back. I got a haircut. It looks kind of funky with this. It looks a little funky with these headphones, but we're gonna rock and roll with it. Today, you'll never guess, but we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing the past honestly, don't even know how many streams. I lost track of this count. Lost track at this point, but I am ready. Are you guys ready? First things first. Probably want to test things, right? All right, let's test things. I don't remember where we're at. I feel like we got jumping to work. We got something to work. Oh, let me. All right, we'll test this. Okay, jumping works. All right. Give me uno momento, and I will be right back. Yeah, I gotta grab the controller. I'll be right back. I realized that I definitely didn't turn my microphone off that time either. Really, really rusty after a week. But we're back. Okay. We're gonna test the controller. We don't have UI for the controller yet. Where's the... Whoa! Okay, it's loading. We're loading up. Yes, good. Okay. There's no rigid body on these objects. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this one more time. I want the console window though. Where is the console? General console. Alright, let me know if I'm any quieter. I feel like I'm not any quieter, but if I'm not picking up sound, here I'm picking up sound, here I'm not picking up. Okay, I feel like I'm picking up pretty close to the same amount of sound. But just let me know if it's too loud, too quiet, whatever. I want to move this down here, and I want to put this in here. Okay, perfect. No. This is plugged in, right? Yep. Okay, so, but this does not work. Okay, we're connected. How about I do this? I have a player. If I do this, I can jump. There's no movement, no rotation. I can shoot. And that's it. Okay. So these are all good things. All good things. So there's a couple things we want to take care of here. First one, I want to be able to move. So what am I going to do? Okay. Now for this binding, oh, wait a second. Was there an issue here? I feel like I recall an issue here. Yeah, so we can't shoot. Okay, so that's interesting. Right? Like that's a new one for sure. Left button on the mouse. Doesn't even trigger the left button. Interesting. Obviously it works, but for some reason doesn't like to get triggered. What if I do it here? No, it doesn't matter. So interesting, very interesting. For some reason, the left button does not work with this. And I have no clue why. I know it's worked before. Alright, that's not cool. But we will try other stuff. Instead, let's do... Actually, we want this to be... We want positive and negative binding? Or no? Action type value, control type, vector 2. Yeah. Okay, so now let's do add binding. Oh, up, left, right, down. Up, down, left, right, composite. Yeah. Up is W. Down is S. Left is going to be A. And right is D. Okay. And then and then we can do another up, down, left, right composite. Let's test this, see if it worked. Save asset. Yeah, I don't even know what to do with this. We can try deleting it, adding another one, I guess, but it literally just will not register the left click. Very weird. Okay, we'll try right click and see what's up, see if anything changes. Okay, let's save this asset. All right. Let's see if this works. Okay, so first of all, let's add keyboard, controller. I have 2. So that works. They also only followed this player. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. So there's a bunch of things that are wrong. But the first one I want to tackle is movement. If I can get movement down, then that should go a long way. Should go a long way. So let's get player and player input. That's exactly what I want. So it's telling us that on jump, on shoot, and on move will be broadcasted. Let's go here. No, I don't want to send to Visual Studio. Definitely never, ever want to do that. Seems pretty useless. So now I want to do... It's only on this object, I think, though. No, broadcast message works on this object and children objects also. Okay. So now we want to do on move. So let's do that in the player movement script. Let's just do a simple right here. Left click action button, value and control type, any, and then I'm reading out the float, hold is 1, and let go zoom. All right, Shadow, thank you very much. That was very helpful. I'll try that. Using value and control type. Oh, action type value and control type any. Okay. Because I have, where is it? So the problem is on shoot is where? Play projectile? Yeah. So on shoot, I'm debugging this, like I'm logging this value, right? So there should be something logged if I push that, because I'll show in a second here once it loads up. So in input actions, shoot, this is a trigger for shoot. And I'm using, you said control action type value, control type any, so that's what I'm doing. But it's not registering the input at all, which is the problem. So I'll throw a left button in here. Let's save this asset. And then it should be printing on shoot, it should be printing value.isPressed. So it should be printing something. We can even like add a static string in here too. And this whole method works good for the controller when I do right trigger. It's just, oh no. Oh, I messed up. I didn't realize I was still playing when I saved that. Whoops. Okay. We'll just clear those for a second. We'll just do this, this. Oh, my bad. So that shoot value is false. I don't know why it's shooting. Yeah, so I'm hitting left click, but it's not doing anything, you know? Try lowercase shoot to shoot in your input action. But that's the thing, it's not this because it's not like the right trigger works fine. And the shift even works fine for the keyboard. So if I throw a guy in here and do start, like shift works. Apparently not well, but oh, there we go. But this isn't like left click isn't printing anything. And if I add a character, yeah. No, it's very strange. I was messing up with this last stream. So if I do this now, like that works, but this still, like left click still does nothing. So it's very specific to the left click, and it's just not registering the input. That mouse at all isn't registering input. And I tried a different mouse also, and it doesn't make a difference, which is very strange. And even more weird thing is the fact that it I've had it work before. I don't know specifically that I was using value in any, but I did have it work before. So it's just all very, very, very strange. But I'm gonna try just making sure that on move works. So we're just gonna do a nice void on move. Bruh, that is not what I wanted. Okay, and then I'm just going to debug.log and do, oh goodness gracious, what just happened? My whole screen just blacked and it quit VS Code. That was cool. That was really cool. I have no clue what just happened there, but all right then. It's pretty sick. Guess we're just gonna reopen this. That was very weird. Okay. So player movement. Let's save this. Makes sense. Okay, so void. What is going on with VS Code? Holy Christmas, what is going on? It just keeps like exiting. Am I like accidentally pushing a button or something? Like, I don't think so. Player movement, yes, we do it here. Void on move. I don't like that. Okay. On move, and then just do debug dot log. Let's do